Fulgrim, Soul, everybody that's standing outside, you notice that the green glow has stopped emitting from behind the ship, and what you see stepping out from behind it now is a large man, golden armor, long white beard, holding a very large spear as he looks over to y'all and he says, "Are you boys actually doing any good here?"
I think so, I don't know. I hit it a couple times.
You're supposed to make Grandpa proud.
I definitely ruptured something on the inside of it. You see that hole way up there? I did that.
No, you didn't.
And
you made hole too. I made first hole.
You made second hole.
I've been
attacking everything that I can.
Yeah.
What if I gave you a target?
Give me a target and I will hit it.
Done and done. As he launches himself forward and throws the spear forth from his hands, it goes forth like a lightning bolt through the sky and pierces directly into the dragon's throat. And then it seems like sharp spikes grow forth from it in all different directions, barbing itself into the throat, causing what would now be a lightning rod.
No.
This gives people a weakness advantage on the dragon. Throwing that out there. And you also notice that the ethereal green wolf Fangar seems to run over towards this man. Goes around him, he pats it on the head, and then it rushes forth and starts clawing and biting into the dragon itself. Alright. Ace, you are still in the shadows.
What do I see?
You see what looks like a golden god that just threw a spear into this dragon, doing damage to it. You see what seems to be a dark, what did we call her? Pointy lady? Sucking souls out of thin air and going over towards Stein and Al and this other guy, Gabriel Clark, that you probably wouldn't know.
Sucking souls out of the air.
Sucking souls out of the air.
Like there's souls.
Well, it came out of him, and then she.
Can I have one of those souls?
Mm-hmm. You can go take it from her.
We'll debate it.
Okay. Well, I'm not even aware of that.
No, you're not. You're inside a dragon.
Oh,
Inside a dragon.
So you might see it, but yeah, if you're in a dragon, you wouldn't see that. I don't really know what I would do. Like, there's.
You can help the guys that are attacking Stein.
I mean, I guess, but didn't we like create a truce with Stein?
Oh, they're straight up just cutting him and shooting him right
I know,
now.
but like I'm the one that
you did create a truce.
Do you
want to go save him?
What? No. I mean, given the choice between the two people,
I told him I wouldn't attack him. I didn't say anything about his kids.
Yeah, like given the choice between the two of the people, I would probably shoot Stein, but I'm the one that said that. Hey, truce.
She's a woman of her word. I like this.
I'm trying to be, but so like, yeah, I probably wouldn't do that. And if these little insect thingies they are doing more harm to the,
they're swimming away for you.
I guess unless I can go try and stab it with my poison sword.
That's a good idea.
Because that's the highest damage.
It wouldn't even see you coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I guess.
And it's at a disadvantage right now because of all of this stuff attacking it, so I'll benchmark it at 30 instead of 35.
Oh, well, it's 30 off of just the roll, and 36.
Awesome. So you would manage to see one of the damaged scales, be able to stab right underneath it into the actual flesh and poison it.
Yeah, and it's a D4 poison condition.
Awesome. And Alesha, you just witnessed this strange spirit that was Larza that then revealed its face to be something else, fused with Strathmore, and then finally, amongst the mortal plane, you see Alden walk forth, throwing a spear into the dragon, doing damage. Your wolf attacking.
Where's Strathmore? Is it the same dude?
He is one and the same.
So Strathmore has one eyeball now?
Yeah.
And two arms?
No. But one of them has a really cool gauntlet on it. The other eye just seems to be glowing light. And an eye patch.
I'm assuming Fangar's like done his thing already.
Yeah, he's clawing away and biting at the dragon.
What's the dragon doing? And what is it, first of all, what is the dragon's benchmark? What is Stein's benchmark?
The dragon's benchmark is currently 30. Stein's benchmark is currently 35. The dragon is being swarmed by hundreds and hundreds of insects that are acidically eating away at its scales. It is poisoned. It is suffering from a continuous burning damage. It has a blazing eyeball, and unknown to you, it has nanobots infecting it from the inside.
And a raging sinus
And a minotaur standing on its tongue.
And a raging sinus
And that's the thing that Strathmore / Alden is attacking.
Correct.
Is it, and it is just chilling? Has it been attacking us?
It is writhing and seems to be in pain.
But it's not fighting back.
Not yet.
And it's 30?
Correct.
Well, I'm going to try to use incapacitating word on it, just so it can't do anything in the future.
All right.
Six. 32.
Success. So, you
Let
whisper words of magic.
Yeah, let me see what that actually does. I think it means that we don't have to roll to attack him. I don't know how that worked with Magpie. Hold on.
How it worked with Magpie? Y'all
Oh.
slaughtered him, beheaded him, and
Right,
desecrated
but
his body.
I just mean I don't think we rolled after
I
that.
was here for that. I remember that.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. You were stomping on its dead body after it was done.
I feel like it was a bad thing.
Well, then it
I
turned
think
out
you're
not
the one
to
that
be him.
beheaded him.
Yeah.
The mag... Out of character?
Well, because when you out of character, when they
y'all
cut
were
his head
done
off, they
killing
said
it,
it transformed.
It transformed back into what it was before he possessed it. Somebody may or may not have slipped a black coin into somebody else's pocket.
Pretty sure that happened.
It may or may not be
no
a
idea.
demonically possessed item, much like a ring that
I have
floats
no
in
idea
space.
what you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay. You speak a powerful word that overwhelms the target's mind. Creature immediately gains the KO condition and is unable to take any actions for the duration. It's a duration of 10.
All right, so as she speaks out, the creature seems to almost become rigid and unmoving. Let's go ahead and resolve Thulgrim first before we move into the family Stein.
Alright.
Soul, I'm believing you're right there with him if you want to do your thing as well while he's doing his thing.
That is
Alden
a-
did tell y'all to aim for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That was a 10.
That was a 10?
Yeah.
He's gonna go at it with the hammer again. Oh boy, he does not have any favor. How do you
Question.
compel it?
These are the successes of how strong your damage is. You're not rolling against the dragon anymore. She's incapacitated it.
Okay, so
So tell me what you rolled.
I rolled a 12.
Added to your damage. Like, what is it total?
Oh. 21. Do I need to add the 6 from the fire rune or no?
Sure. So that's a 27, right?
Yep.
So that would be a success. Because this thing can't even defend itself anymore.
Thulgrim is like beating up a baby. Come on, let's do this. Just punch it really hard. Like, really hard. Like,
Alright. So you're punching into it, but he like runs up, jumps off your back, and then slams the hammer down, trying to aim right for where that spear was, sending the force into it. You see that the scales almost seem to blaze with fire, and then you see all of these weird nanobots like crawling out and covering onto it. Scales are falling to the ground like a rock slide as this dragon entity seems to be falling apart, and a minotaur riding down out of its mouth, collapsing to the ground as it starts to dissolve into black ooze. Even the dragons that were attached to it seem to be writhing in pain. The one that you rode here on, Mather, seems to be cringing on the ground, writhing in pain, as if it was connected to this entity. Now, Swiss Family Stein.
Okay. Clark's gonna shoot again.
So does that include Al too?
Yeah.
He got 17.
Awesome. Al.
I guess he's trying to attack with the sword. I don't think I got enough. I got a 29.
All right. And Stein, go ahead and roll for him. All right. So, I don't think Stein's going to be able to defend himself.
Oh, no.
So you're both attacking into him. Do you want to describe that for me?
I'll let you go first.
I mean, I'm still just going at him with the minigun.
Just shooting away.
Shooting away. It's like he's angry and just yelling.
And like he's falling down to like one knee, armor's cracking away as like the minigun's blasting into him, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a pulse minigun. That's why it hasn't run out of ammo, people.
Yeah, it does.
Energy.
Yeah, it's energy ammo.
Thanks for.
And he's got more like barrels of energy to like pop into it as it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to find the best way to explain it. So, I guess to go along with the theme of Vernac being a serpent, Al's movement is very serpentine, kind of like coils through him in a very fluid manner. And he perches himself in a weird way, so like his leg is like on like Stein's like thigh armor, and the other one's on his shoulder, and he's taking the sword like down through the clavicle and trying to like just pierce straight through his chest and out the backside like that.
So he's trying to stab into him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, one thing. What did you roll again?
I rolled a 29.
29. Give me a roll for con and balance that against a benchmark of 35.
It's worse. Actually, it was 1 point better. Fun. What was the benchmark?
35.
$27.
The darkness has a control over your soul.
Okay.
The wrath is breathing into your brain. You see his darkened armor is actually growing a set of draconic wings as fire is now pumping out of him, black fire. Even the Vernac spirit that seems to be latched onto Stein seems to be becoming blackened as this hell energy is just pumping through him into Stein. Now, Minotaur Man, you've landed out of the dragon's mouth. It's all turning into sludge now. You see this weird bat dude like stabbing this old bald dude
Okay, that was my question.
You see this really tall lady with really rocking like horns.
So, would I recognize him from Prime at all? Stein.
You were on a ship. He snapped you away. Like you would have seen him before, yeah.
Yeah, so I know that's the guy that everyone was going to attack.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, my question was, could I see that as I was falling with the dragon? Like from the dragon's mouth.
Yeah, like as it's like hit the ground and you're like standing there, it's all turned to sludge. You're seeing all the action over there now.
All right, I'm going to go over and like cut his head off.
Trying to cut his head off.
Yeah.
Mine?
No, Stein.
Oh, I was like, what does that do to you?
All right. 35.
I met it.
Okay, so you met right at it.
35.
All right, so I'm gonna definitely give you a success into lashing into him with the axe. Not a complete lop, but you definitely have buried the axe into his back, like right here. So like it's in there and it's burning.
I used the fire axe.
All right. Fedor 2.
Yes. Go ahead.
You have now been reborn in all of this black sludge of what was the dragon. And you see all of these people attacking this old bald guy. You see...
Am I covered in like, do I look all black and shiny like I'm like Venom or something?
Yeah, but it's also like dripping too.
Yeah, it's not like alive.
Yeah.
Wait, can
No.
I assimilate the sludge and make it alive?
It's not alive.
But that's what I'm saying. I can make
It's like matter that was undone.
Okay.
But yeah, you see like these... Looks like a shiny steel god, a burning crazy god with a hammer, another god walking around in gold armor.
Lots of gods.
Lots of
Take
gods.
out my
You see
sketchbook.
this green ethereal wolf walk over to this lady and like walk around
Where's
her.
John? I say to myself.
He's against the ship, kind of like slumped over.
He's still
snoring.
not feeling well. Oh, he's asleep? He's supposed to be monitoring me and reporting back to Tom.
Are you gonna go wake him up
No. And I get to do
to
it.
tell him to monitor you?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go try and steal his cloak.
Again.
All right, so you see the shiny metal robot and black sludge running over to John's
I'm
unconscious
skipping
body.
over there. I'm gleeful.
You would see it too, because you're just hiding in the shadows, watching all these things happen. Just letting y'all know that y'all see a running metal man and black sludge.
Yeah, I'm running super
It's
fast.
not the weirdest thing I've seen today.
Nope.
Especially not you.
Do I know what the cloak is? Like, do I have that kind of insight? Can I roll to?
I think
to
last
check?
time you wanted it, you just thought it looked cool. You thought it would
I
make you have
did.
more charisma.
Can I roll for collective consciousness? And now I know what the cloak is. Maybe if I roll well enough.
Yeah.
Okay, Fedor stops running, pauses, looks down at his wrist, opens up his iWatch, which
Scans
flips
it.
up because he likes to flip up action. It's not just,
It looks cooler.
it's like a communicator from Star Trek.
Right.
Okay, and then he gets out his die and rolls it. Rolls it. Where's the thing? Here's the thing.
I'll take that thing.
Yeah. Okay. He rolled a 2. 20 is like right there. Like it's right there.
Yeah.
But was it a 20?
No, it was a 2.
Oh.
Oh, that's better. He has rolled a 19.
Almost a 20.
So let's see. 19 plus 18. Do I have a knowledge thing? I got collective conscience. It's an exploit.
Yeah. You said you wanted to use it.
Yeah. So, do I know what the cloak is? That's what that roll was for, is just to know what the cloak was.
What was everything total? Like, you said it was a 19 plus an 18.
So it's 19 plus 1. Plus 18. So that's 28. No, 38.
38.
Minus 1. That's the new math stuff.
37.
So it's 37. So it's 37.
I love how all of your new math styles
the collective
all are
unconscious
37s.
of all of the Fedora 2s.
Yeah, all
and
the Fedora 2s.
daddling,
Which used to be 4 2s, so they would
right,
have the knowledge.
and data mining through your knowledge of history. You know that is the Chaos Cloak. You don't know how it came into being, but you know that it allows instantaneous pocket dimensions and void travel.
That's pretty cool.
And fashion sense.
It does. It looks super cool. That's as a bonus.
So you know that now.
Actually, that's the real reason, and the pocket dimensions is the bonus.
That's the bonus. So you know that now, and you're going to, I guess, try to run for that again.
Yeah.
Ladies, what are your intentions? The dragon has fallen.
Is it dead?
It's sludge.
I'll leave it alone.
Everybody's attacking Stein.
Everybody?
Except for Fedora 2, who seems to be running and stopping and running at erratic paces.
He's running and
Benchmark's
checking
still
his time.
Who's?
Stein's.
Y'all are going to go attack Stein?
If everyone else is attacking Stein.
Everybody's jumping off that bridge, man.
I mean, is everybody attacking, like, is Strathmore and Alden attacking Stein?
Alden just seems to be standing with his grandsons at this moment. They're happy that they've killed this huge dragon. They seem unconcerned with this Stein thing.
I'm gonna walk up to Alden. Hey, Strathmore, you still in there?
Yeah, I'm in here. I'm at 1.
So you don't care about Stein anymore?
Stein actually assisted us in this process. He created my body for the express purpose of Alden using it. He just didn't know it.
Am I feeling any mojo from the planet? Is the planet feeling freaked out anymore?
The planet does not seem to be quite as freaked out about the dragon, but it still seems to feel at threat. There's this lady that's walking around with a very cold, eerie feeling about her.
I relay this to Strathmore. I'm getting some weird vibes from Maharay that it is feeling threatened due to this tall, pointy lady walking around. Do you recognize the tall, pointy lady by any chance, Strathmore?
Yeah, I know her. That's Morvita. She's bad news.
What should we do about Maharay feeling threatened?
Her running around with Hell Knights, and hell, we took out that Hell Dragon, so that's a good deal, but whole deal of putting together Storm Riders and Source Armies is to stop her.
What do you think we should do since Maharay is feeling threatened about this particular situation?
I don't know. Hey, boys. That's right, you heard me, you ugly red-headed stepchild, and you too.
Stein barely standing.
What do you mean you're barely standing?
-1.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he can't heal himself like he used to.
Alright, so he'll summon back the spear, the Empyrean spear from the sludge. It glows and, like, gets rid of all the nasty yuck. And he goes, "Yut," flinging the sludge to the ground. And then he turns and he goes,
Just try not to scream.
as he stabs the spear into you. Not going to be able to do full health, but he's going to be able to give you 3 points of health.
Okay, so that would be 0, 1, 2.
Or 0 to 3 minus 1 is 2.
Oh my god, don't do the John math. McClay math is too hard. It's McAth.
Is that what the Common Core math is? Is that how you do it?
Pretty much Common Core math.
I used to do that as a kid. I would do it in my head, but I never told people because that was easier for me to understand as a kid. But now it's just just add the numbers. It's just easier to add the numbers.
Yeah. The whole purpose behind
before we get carried away on Common Core math, though, we'll talk about that later.
Boys, what do y'all know about this Stein fella?
I know that he's ugly. He's been the thorn of many people's sides over the eons. He's caused many horrors across the many realms. Yeah, what he said. He built buildings on Valos. One time I was there in the future. Pilgrim, you were there too. You remember that hideous place.
Now, what do you know about Morvita?
Oh, I don't think so. Actually, who?
My boys.
Is that the pointy lady?
I'm going to throw something at you. This might sound a little bit spicy, but ways of the Dani and all
Is
that.
that our grandma?
No, I've never hooked up with her.
You had me freaked out there,
For a
Elizabeth.
little while, I was married to this fire entity named Furia. That was part of my deal with the Elder Tree and all that stuff. Granting power to all sorts of people. Look at you now, making friends with a fox from that realm. Good on
He
you
was
for
pretty
that.
cool.
He actually is. I like his attitude. But, whole point is, divorced her. She was fire. Kept burning me.
How do you divorce the... Did you extinguish her?
No,
Did you splash the water?
I told her it was over.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
go home. We're done. I'm moving on. Then I totally hooked up with this other lady. Hopefully she's still around somewhere.
Jeez, Grandpa, you get the round.
Well, Sky Father, Earth Mother, it's just kind of how things work. But, what I know, having run around, I've been in many visages so that I can inspire people to do things. But now I've given up my immortality so that I can have a more conscious role in this whole ordeal. Because trusting you two to do things, you ride around on sharks and you turn yourself into a star, which, cool.
Pretty cool.
All right. Point is, if that dark lady, and by dark I mean Mojo Dark, gets a hold of that bald man, she is going to eat what's inside of him.
His kidney?
No, he's got a celestial and a hell knight sitting inside his soul. And if she collects those things, that could be very, very bad for us.
Why don't we go stop her?
What's her benchmark?
100.
Just kidding.
Her benchmark is Scott. No, it's high. But trying to save at least some portion of this man, I think, would benefit the Dani.
Some portion of Stein.
You want us to save him?
Well, if we can at least save the entities inside of him, just like me with this body now, we have to be attached to something to be in the mortal realm. Otherwise, we just breed kids and try to count on you to do the right thing.
Are you telling us we need to take one each?
No, your gods don't become select. What are you talking about?
No, I'm trying
How
to
do we
make
save
sense of
Stein?
this.
Be more specific.
We need to at least stop her
We
from
need the
devouring
instructions.
everything in her. All right, look. Fulgrim, you've got the cow. Soul, you've got the weird kid in the dark armor. don't let her get him either.
All right.
And I'll try to go talk to who's not my favorite person in the world, Morvita. This is going to work out, I'm pretty sure. We've got this. Come on.
Yeah, let's
Put your hands in. Team Donnie.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Can I put my hand in? Am I there?
Don't ruin the moment. This is only for the Donnie.
Adine walks up.
Oh, she's pretty cool. I bet.
She's
pretty cool.
Well, she's like my great.
This is weird. Don't make it weird. Just put hands in.
Yeah, put your hand in.
We don't ask questions.
You're still dating that weird Acadian boy?
He's not weird.
I mean,
his name is Remy.
Cool.
He has a name.
Okay.
Use it.
Hey, go Team Donnie. Let's go. Storm Riders, form. Or no, wait. I got it. Storm Riders.
Oh yes.
Ride the lightning.
I learned this from a guy named Dark. He says it's very cool.
Yeah, he's kind
Don't
of
know
an
what
evil
it
mega
does.
god. But let's keep going. All right.
So, Thulgrim, you've been given your mission.
All right.
Moo Man.
Yeah.
Everybody roll against each other. Al, you're rolling against Soul. Soul, you're rolling against Al. Good luck with yourself.
My character rolled a 12.
Oh.
Fulgrim did?
Yeah.
All right.
Soul got a 9. Al got an 8.
I got 11.
Do we want to add modifiers to that
yeah.
too, or no?
We
Yeah,
don't add
11.
if we don't add modifiers, I just rolled straight
And you
11.
said he was what?
12.
12. Wow, y'all are all really close to each other. But yeah, there's a big steel fist like hitting you right in the face. Basically knocking you off the old man right now. I don't know what Thulgrim would say, like, sorry. We just need him alive! Nice axe. Looks familiar. Alright, so Dark Woman's still walking over as Soul's like, I guess got Al in a headlock trying to drag him away.
Yeah.
He outscored him, right?
So Al got 8. Soul got 9. The way I was thinking is Soul just like jumps on him. He's like, wake up!
And of course there's like these big black wings. He's like spewing
You're
darkness.
going to die! Maybe. I don't know what happens when something gets ripped out of you.
And of course Alden runs in front of Morvita and he goes,
Look, lady. Sorry about the sore feelings. You were doing this whole balance is death and death is good thing, and we're just not. The whole gods were sorry that you had to go away forever. But look, you're back out. Just stretch your legs. Go get a martini. Drink a few. It's fine. Don't make me try to kill you.
she looks at him as if you could, old man. She slaps him across the face and he's like,
Jack.
Oh, man.
she said, keep my name out of your mouth. As she storms past him. And she slams this flaming hand into the ground, black fire reaching out everywhere, Stein even having like this power being pulled from him, and he's got one chance to roll above 15.
Oh.
He rolled 15.
He rolled 15.
Yes.
You
All
said
right.
above.
So the dark fire actually reaches up from the ground, grabbing hold of him and then pulling him towards her as she caresses his face and says, you've done very well with all of the missions I gave to you. Are you ready to become my Dark Knight?
Duh.
Do you swear fealty to me?
Duh.
Then kneel before Morvita.
He's going to try and draw her into the sword.
He's going to try to draw her into the sword?
Yes.
That is a rip.
Classic Stein.
You know what? I'm going to
It's
shut
Stein. If he's going to go out.
Can he do that?
He doesn't have a cyanide cap.
No.
He can roll the best he wants at this point.
No, he can't do that. Jesus, even I'll admit that. He rolled at 18.
He tries really hard. Like, he's cranking that sword and he's like, filthy this, you kneel before Stein.
Mm-hmm.
She grabs hold of the blade, crushing it. As you see this bluish flame being drawn out from him, screaming the whole way, and she draws it into herself.
Well.
What?
And
Oh, it's Stein.
everybody turns. You know, obviously they're seeing this happen. Alden screams,
We've got to stop her from eating the space celestial. Save Saturnia now. Thulgrim, go!
Thulgrim, I choose you.
Alright, he goes. He rolled a nat 20.
sweet. So you're just going to, like, fly, smash into Stein, and just, like, pray to this once deity that saved you from the destruction of Valos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've got a home for you right now. Just come with me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as he does this, and then
Get out of here, Thulgrim, as fast as possible.
just,
He bolts.
and he can make space pockets at the moment.
Space pocket.
Okay. So through the space pocket.
All right, soul. It's time to be as scary as possible.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Full on fox cloak, whatever you got. Just make yourself look tough for a minute.
Okay, so we don't have an exploit for it, but kind of like when Thulgrim does the Donny skin, he is going. His skin is black like obsidian, magma flow. He basically looks like a living volcano, and he's just eyes glowing red, and he's just screaming.
We'll allow it. So basically, you're just going to stand before her, like, full on fire mode.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just rolling for intimidation right now.
Okay, can I use anything other than charisma for that? Because my charisma's 4.
For the sake of argument, I will allow magical intimidation.
Okay, let's see what we got. It's not going to do it. Wait, do I still have her? Cool. Oh, better. That's a 40.
Whoa.
Awesome. So yeah, you're standing before her, like, you shall not pass, and you turn into, like, this magma man. As Alden steps up behind you as well, and he shoves his spear into the ground and then emits this great roar from himself.
Leave this place, Dark Woman. We will meet on the final battlefield, but that day is not today.
As she just looks, holding what Stein is left to be, as he still struggles for breath, tossing him to the ground. You're right. Today isn't the day. But that day is coming very soon, when you will have to face Morvita and the judgment of all your sins. As she steps back into the black, fading away.
I throw my axe after her.
Oh, God.
Axe goes flying through the darkness and hits into the ship right next to John the Red's head. And he goes...
So, what is Al doing right now?
Al.
Mm-hmm.
Still writhing in pain.
Do you still have the Night of Wrath? Okay.
No. He's just kind of like on the ground, writhing in pain from whatever it was that was occurring to him. But Alden walks over to him, and he tells him that his sacrifices and pains have all been for at least, if not misguided, but at least the will to do something good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And Alden rolls a nat 1.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Makes me He steps on my head.
You get a pat on the back.
You get a pat on the back.
Oh.
That's on par for him.
We appreciate everything that you did.
Checks in
that's
the
okay.
mail.
Good job. Good job.
Yep.
All right. Listen, Storm Riders Renewed. Our job is to get ready for the battle coming. The sins have tried to cast themselves out across existence. They've tried to devour people's souls. They've tried to take away our loved ones. They've tried to kill us. But now it's our job to stand strong and form an army ready to carve that woman's heart out of her chest and send her back into the imprisonment within hell where she belongs. Who's with me?
Moo.
I like you.
Is Stein still breathing?
He is still breathing.
Gabriel shoots him. He's gonna try and
Isn't
shoot
he
him.
gone with all them?
No, Gabriel didn't leave.
Oh, I mean at the sign though. I thought.
Thulgrim left with the soul that was inside of it.
Oh, gotcha.
So as much as I would like to finish him off, he's gonna let Gabriel do it.
I rolled in that one.
Oh no.
Stein lives.
You stand over him, pointing your gun at him.
Mm-hmm.
But even you, in all your anger, see that this is still a man that is still your father. Something is gnawing at your soul to at least spare him.
Can I try?
Oh, I would love to try too. Hey, we don't need him anymore, right?
I look at him. You're not worth my bullets.
That's impressive, boy. You getting off the ground?
Stein just kind of loses consciousness at this point.
Realistically, boy. You want to kill a sleeping man?
He would do the same to
Calm
anyone
down,
else.
Cal. Huh?
He would do the same to anyone else.
He would, but are you him?
No.
Don't you want to be better than him?
In this moment, no.
No.
We'll work on what's coming past in the next moment if you want to. I mean, you are partially Donnie.
Okay. Al spits on him and then walks off.
Now that is perfectly Donnie.
One other thing. Hell Knights. Sins. When I was under the influence of Nita, there was another that I am fairly aware of. Keep an eye out for him. Silver Tongue, that one.
We are well aware. Might not look like much, but this glowing light inside my eye socket sees a lot. Until then, I say we defend this world. There's something very special inside of it. I'd like to keep it that way. We'll make the Donnies home here. And you, Cal,
Moo.
you'll be my,
She said
Cal
moo.
guardian.
As I'm standing on Stein's throat.
Now, there are many things I can do and cannot do, but one of those things is, robot.
You're the wizard.
Yeah.
Is he gonna get his soul?
Been behind the veil the whole
Get my
time.
soul. Can I have a soul?
Well, there's a lot of things I can do. Wearing different masks is one of them. Some have called me Grim. Some have called me Hagar. Some have called me Larza. Over time, I've played a lot of jokes on people, but unfortunately, I'm not the deity of souls. I am the deity of the mind.
And I've had a mind all along.
You have had a mind all along, but I would like to tell you this. If you want to realize your soul, you have to balance out the darkness that you were spawned from. That means you need to return with Mr. Red to Tom. You need to help with the war that ends all
I
wars.
don't know Tom. Or do I know Tom? Do I know Tom?
I'm telling you about Tom.
So you know Tom.
He is a great guy. Weird looking, but he knows about the end. He knows about the unborn fighting the undead and the ever-living against the
Oh, I know
split
about
time.
all that.
Yep, well, you need to do something about that. And I think that if you do, you'll finally earn the right to have a soul.
Do you promise?
I strongly encourage.
Swear on this nanobot.
I'm a god of many things. One of them is truth. Promises are prisons, and I'm not going to put you in one, and I'm not going to be put in one either. But I strongly encourage you, and I think it's the right thing to do.
Okay, cool.
All right, well, don't steal that coat from that man, and he'll help you get to Tom.
I was not gonna steal.
I know what you're doing. Get over it. Al.
Question.
Yes.
Say Soul wants to craft something for 4-2.
A soul?
Try. I mean, I did roll a nat 20. I got a 41.
I don't think Soul can craft a soul.
What about a
His-
vessel
his
to
name is Soul.
contain one?
I mean, like a soul dagger, but
Well, I mean, like
I think
a
he wants to
carapace
form
or
his
something.
own soul.
Well, okay, like a mechanical heart, because I don't think he has a heart. Something that like he can, kind of like how Stein had the thing to contain the Hell Knight and the Celestials in. Something so that when he has a soul, it has something to reside in, not just.
Give him something to hold a soul for
Yeah, I
when he
need
gets
that.
a soul. He could basically
Sure,
Soul
you can make him a
pocket.
soul
Hey,
orb.
Tin Man!
a soul pocket.
Here's your heart.
Did he craft it?
It is like a Donnie steel soul orb.
Okay, I take it. So I open up my
It is
chest.
empty, but it could contain a soul.
No,
once
I
you get
understand. 4-2 is not stupid. He opens up his chest. He takes out the soft serve ice cream machine.
one. Useless. Never worked.
No, he didn't throw it. No, it worked good. He hands it to Soul.
It is melting.
You can make more ice cream with this machine. And he puts the soul machine inside the machine.
That is a promise from me that I will help you get the soul.
That
A soul from soul.
I will shake your hand. Sir.
It's kind of ice cream.
Now,
You never
unless
thought
you'll come with me
Mm-mm.
Where are we going?
to your great purpose. Spicy redhead, hiding in the darkness. It's all right. I know you're a little bit sassy, but it's all right. Come here. You've done great things. You started out with bad intentions, but through all the journeys, and I do apologize about sending you to hell, but kind of needed you to do it because you've now helped us fix a lot of things after that arduous trial. So I hope you can forgive me.
And what if I say no?
Well, I'm used to people being mad at me. But look at how awesome you've done. And you've got tons of weird insect children now. They at least eat things for you.
Mother of crickets.
Am I gonna have to feed them? Like, this is not what I wanted. What?
I did not want this.
I did
know,
not
but you
sign
got-
up for this.
You got tons of jewels and stuff. You saved people. You destroyed one of the most demonic things in all of existence. Well, you at least helped.
I stabbed it with
Tell
a
me you
sword
haven't
thingy.
had fun on your journey.
This has been weird.
Weird helps growth. We'll work on it. You'll warm up to me, I'm sure. She's gonna be pissed forever.
Forever.
I know. Let's go, everybody!
Wait, where are we going?
To Mahare.
Mahare.
You see that little... Oh, it's not relatively, it's small.
That pretty big rock right
That's
there.
plan that's right there.
Okay.
That's
Blue
where we're
and
going.
green.
Where we were just at before we came here.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
go live a great life, getting ready for the end of war.
Me, I'm going to my volcano. You're all welcome to join.
And I want to thank everybody for joining us for the Hands of Greed, the continuing adventures of the Donnie tribe, and all of the crazy Stein family drama, the journeys through hell, the fighting of dragons, the mightiness of minotaurs, and the soul of a boy who wants to be a real boy. I have appreciated everybody for joining us for this, all my players for continuing to try to do their best to bring this story to life and their own personal stories along the way. I encourage everybody to click like, share, and subscribe. Go back and listen to all the great fun adventures that we've had up to this point. And I thank you all for joining us again. I couldn't be more appreciative. This is Tony Stevens, speaking for Saturday Night Gaming, saying we appreciate you and we will continue to bring you the best we can. Until next time, don't forget to talk to your grandma.